All right, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Mike Lindsley back here. 9 minutes with me on IGTV, YouTube, and Facebook. Of course, we are here at Rosie's Corner because it is Friday, which means Fish Friday at Rosie's with your mac and cheese or your coleslaw. You can get your, of course, Pork Wednesdays every week, Taco Tuesday, ice cream social media night on Tuesday night. You come down, take a selfie of you and your ice cream, post it on Instagram or Facebook, and tag Rosie's. You get a free small cone to use that night or later this summer. It's just a terrific place to be. Don't forget about their Monday cruise nights with the live music, awesome food, and of course you can bring your classic car down as well. Get down here to Rosie's Corner, the official pizza, wing, and ice cream shop of the ML Sports Bladder. Be sure to like them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram. Check out all the specials and the photos as well. Pizza, wings, hot and cold subs, great salads in the cooler, you name it. I'm about to order some stuff here to take back for my lunch hour. So really, really excited to be a part of what Rosie's does on a daily basis. Rosie's Corner, Jason, Jody, and the gang doing an awesome job. The official pizza, wing, ice cream shop of the ML Sports Platter. I want to get into these guys. Now look, I realize it's been a really exciting season. It's been a next man up type of season for the New York Yankees. From every single name you can ever imagine. It's easy to go Didi Gregorius, Gleyber Torres, Aaron Judge, etc., Gary Sanchez when he's healthy. But it's really been more about DJ LeMahieu, Gio Urshela, Mike Ford, Mike Tauchman now. The scrappiness still of Brett Gardner. Austin Romine backing up the catcher position. There's been so many different guys, Cameron Maben, who have helped this team out. And, of course, the bullpen's been solid enough. The problem becomes the starting pitching, and is this team going to be able to hit this way in the playoffs? I am all for home runs. I'm all for scoring a lot of runs. It's obviously fun to watch, no question about it. But in the playoffs, you can't win every single day 8-6, 10-8, 12-10, 12-7. You can't win that way on a daily basis in the postseason. Once in a while, you'll have those games. Maybe a starter has a bad game or a bullpen implodes, whatever the case may be. You're hitting the hell out of the ball that particular day. But the real issue here with the Yankees is that in the postseason, you've got to have, at some point, repeated starting pitching. You've got to have timely hitting, runners in scoring position, putting the bat on the ball with 2 outs, with 1 out and a guy on third. If you're tied 2-2 in the 7th inning, you just want to get that run home. You don't have to hit a ball over the wall. You want to hit a ball in the outfield, get that runner home on the sac fly, and then get your bullpen into the game in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings, respectively. You take a look at something like that. That has really got to be the blueprint for the New York Yankees. This whole season has been obviously a riot to watch them. They're going to capture the American League East Division for the first time in an awfully long time. 2012, in fact, was the last time the Yankees have won the AL East. We know that it's been shared by a couple of different teams, but this is going to be the year where the Yankees do make it, winning the American League East. They'll have a chance at the home field. It's going to be them and Houston, I think, neck and neck throughout the rest of this season. Their schedules are pretty comparable in terms of difficulty, but I'm just wondering, and again, I'm not being negative. A lot of the Yankee fans out there are going to lose their minds again because here we go. Mike's trying to search for the negative and blah. No, I'm not. I'm being realistic. It's fun. It's great. I applaud Cashman for all the moves he made. I applaud Aaron Boone for the moves that he's made, handling the lineup and all the rest. I applaud the bullpen. I applaud all the guys who have been playing their asses off. And also, by the way, I forgot a guy by the name of Kyle Higashioka who can play for the Yankees as well. That Scranton bus that's sending right down to the Bronx for Baltimore and up respectively up to Toronto. But you get it. You get my point. Higashioka, Mike Ford, and Mike Tauchman. You got to be kidding me. Mike Ford, who would have thought that this guy would be doing what he's doing? Mike Tauchman was picked up just recently off of the waiver rope by the Yankees off of the Colorado Rockies, and Higashioka's been in the system forever. He's just been living as a rail rider, waiting to get called up when the Yankees have injuries, and all the guy does is call a great game and produce. So it's been a blast. It's been really, really fun, but there is a difference, folks, between reality and negativity, and I'm just wondering if this Yankee team currently can continue to hit in the postseason this way, runners in scoring position, hitting the ball the other way, 2-out hits, sac flies, all that sort of thing. And then on top of that, what really needs to take place is the Yankees need some help outside of Domingo Germán. And who knows if this guy is going to be on that inning limit where he won't even be able to start in the playoffs. The Yankees might even have to use him as a starter. Maybe you use Chad Green as a starter, and that'll take care of 2 of your spots in the rotation, and then you hope Luis Severino comes back and all the rest. The Yankees may even use starters throughout the entire ALDS, I'm telling you right now, and then try to figure it out in the 7-game series if that happens against Houston or somebody else. Now, the problem that I see here as I wrap up this thought on the Yankees and if they can have success in the playoffs, the 2 guys who I don't want to be anywhere near that lineup are Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Hicks. And the reason I don't want those guys in there is because the Yankees have already a ton of power. They have a lot of home runs. They have a few boomer bust guys still left in the lineup. Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Hicks are the absolute prototypical examples of boomer bust for this baseball team. Giancarlo Stanton, if you remember last year against the Red Sox in a game in the ALDS, it was 7th inning, nobody out, and he swung and flailed at pitches way out of the strike zone, and he couldn't even get the bat on the ball. If he somehow gets the ball out to the outfield, even gets a run in, that complexion of that game possibly changes. Aaron Hicks, I don't really love anything about his game, but the Yankees signed him to a 7-year, $70 million deal. Obviously, the launch angle, obviously the defensive metrics are what kept the Yankees chasing after him to sign him long term. I love how he plays center field, but other than that, I don't really like a lot about his game. The guy's around a 210, 215 hitter. He's real boomer bust. He either hits a home run or he doesn't. He's super, super streaky. I don't want him anywhere near the lineup because Aaron Hicks with guys in runners in scoring position, I'm not counting on Aaron Hicks. I'm not counting on Giancarlo Stanton because both of those guys are going to try to swing to hit the goddamn ball over the wall. I need a couple of guys like DJ LeMahieu, like Gio Urshela. I need to have guys like Austin Romine. I need to have guys like, even a Brett Gardner. I need to have guys hitting the ball the other way and doing the right things. I need to have Aaron Judge popping one into the gap. The Yankees still have a lot of home run power, and by the end of the year, they're going to have a lot of guys already back, even if Stanton and Hicks don't come back. Right now, Stanton is struggling through the beginning stages of baseball activities. Aaron Hicks is who knows where at this point. To me, Gary Sanchez is going to come back. That's enough for me. Just get him back, add a little bit of depth here. It looks like Luke Voit and Edwin Encarnacion are not going to come back. I realize that if Giancarlo Stanton did come back, you could DH him and then go ahead and shuffle off guys in between Mike Ford at first or DJ LeMahieu at first, depending on if you play Gio Urshela at third. You play Urshela at third, you can put LeMahieu at first. I get all that. But the reality is the way they're playing, the way this team mentality is, picking each other up, hitting the ball the other way, runners in scoring position, getting sack flies, then you complement all that with a home run. That is so anti-Giancarlo Stanton, and it is so anti-Aaron Hicks. This team right now is playing really, really well. They're fine without those guys. The major concern come October, of course, is the pitching, and then, of course, it's if they can keep up this timely hitting and all the rest, because pitching is better in October. Look, do I trust the Minnesota Twins? I don't, but they're a little bit of a different Twin team this year. They've got some major power. Their offense hitting home runs left and right. They got a lot of confidence under new manager Rocco Baldelli, and of course, they've got 3 starters at the top in Jose Berrios, Kyle Gibson, and Jake Odorizzi. That could be a problem for the New York Yankees. They don't have top-flight pitching. Houston, forget about it. Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole, Wade Miley. They picked up Aaron Sanchez and Zach Greinke at the trade deadline. That team is absolutely the favorites in the American League. But if the Yankees can get home field and they can hit for average and for power, timely hitting, runners in scoring position, hit the ball the other way, get sack flies with 2 outs, the Yankees might be able to steal the ALCS over Houston if they get that far, if they have home field advantage. But starting pitching, big concern. Timely hitting, the next big concern, as they're hitting right now, and hopefully Stanton and Hicks aren't on that roster. I'm Mike Lindsley from Rosie's Corner. 9 Minutes with me, IGTV, YouTube, Facebook. Get down here. Pizza, pasta, wings, ice cream, you name it, and themed food days, including today, Fish Friday with your coleslaw or your mac and cheese. Hit me on Twitter, @Mike L Sports, and as I always tell you, enjoy the games.